It was summertime on the island of Sodor. The engines really enjoyed the nice weather. This also made the engines enjoy working in the warm weather. One morning at Tidmouth Sheds, Gordon and Spencer were arguing and James was in the middle of it. "I'm grander and stronger than you," said Spencer. "No, you're not. I'm stronger than you," said Gordon, "because at least I can pull the Express, unlike you." "Well, at least I could pull heavier loads than you," said Spencer. "No, you can't," said Gordon. "No, you can't." "No, you can't." "Yes, I can." "Yes, I can." This made James very cross. "Ugh, enough arguing, you two," snapped James. "I don't have time to listen to your silly arguments," said James crossly. "I have jobs to do," said James, and he huffed crossly away. Gordon was puffing happily along the countryside. He was feeling very pleased with himself. "I can show Spencer I really am Gordon the Grand. I am fastest and best, and I pull the Express. I will show him how strong I am," said Gordon. Gordon puffed into the shunting yard. Right next to him was a long load of train. "I will pull all those heavy cars, and I will show Spencer I really am stronger," he thought to himself. Then Thomas puffed in. He was very surprised to see all those long trains. "Cinders and ashes," said Thomas. "Gordon, are you strong enough to pull all those long trains?" he asked. "Of course I am," said Gordon, "because I am Gordon the Grand. I am stronger than Spencer." Gordon coupled up to the freight cars. Then Spencer puffed in. "Put those cars back," yelled Spencer. "Those are my cars. I am collecting them later." Gordon was surprised. "Why?" he asked. "Because I need those," said Spencer, and he huffed crossly away. "Don't worry, Gordon," said Thomas. "He's just jealous because he knows how strong you are." "Thank you, Thomas," said Gordon. "Now I will show you that I really am Gordon the Grand." Gordon was coupled up to the freight cars, and he huffed happily away. Gordon puffed and panted through the countryside. The train was very long, and it was very heavy. But Gordon never gave up. He kept on trying and trying. Gordon was puffing up a steep hill. He kept on trying and trying, but he never gave up. Gordon was panting up the steep hill. "I can do it! I can do it! I really can show Spencer that I am Gordon the Grand, and I am," said Gordon. At last, Gordon reached the top of the hill. Then there was trouble. His heavy car started pushing him down the hill. "Oh no," said Gordon. "Help! I can't stop!" Gordon raced down the hill. "Help!" cried Gordon. "I can't stop!" Then there was trouble. Gordon was going around the curve and he came right off the tracks. "Oh, the indignity," said Gordon. "I'm off the tracks." All Gordon could do is just watch the other engines go by. Gordon felt terrible. "I am not strong. I am not grand. I am just Gordon the Silliness," said Gordon sadly. Then Spencer puffed by. He saw Gordon. Spencer chuckled. "Looks like you're not Gordon the Grand after all," laughed Spencer, "because you're not strong at all." Gordon was cross. "The load was too heavy," he said crossly. "At least I'm strong enough to pull that," said Spencer, and he huffed away. Then Thomas arrived with the breakdown train, and he had also brought Sir Topham Hatt. He was very cross. "Gordon, you have caused confusion and delay," said Sir Topham Hatt. "You pulled way too many freight cars. Only one car at a time," he said crossly. "Yes, sir. Sorry, sir," wheezed Gordon. At last, Gordon was back on the tracks. He was feeling miserable. Gordon puffed sadly along the countryside with only one freight car. Then, Gordon puffed sadly up to his signal. Spencer was there. "Hello, Gordon," said Spencer. "I'm sorry for your accident," said Spencer. "Maybe we both are grand engines." "Hello, Spencer," said Gordon. "Yeah, thanks. I think you're grand too." "I think we are both grand engines," he wheezed sadly. Then Gordon puffed sadly away. That evening, the engines were resting in the sheds. Thomas and Percy felt very sorry for Gordon. "I'm sorry for your accident, Gordon," wheezed Percy sadly. "Yeah," said Thomas, "and I'm sorry I got you into trouble." "Never mind," said Gordon, "because it turns out that all engines are grand after all. Tank engines and tender engines are still grand. Whether they're strong or not, they're both still grand." And all the engines smiled.